Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you, and let's get right on into it. All right, we got a lot going on right now. We've got President Biden has decided to block all shipments of Russian oil. I think there's going to be a time period there to where the companies can wind down, but it sounds like that's pretty much a done deal there. And you've got oil continuing to go up, which is going to raise inflation. We had to stop on nickel of all things because nickel, a lot of nickel comes out of Russia. And so that skyrocketed and they had to put a halt to trading on it. And nickel is in steel. So as you can imagine, what's that going to push up? Any kind of building or construction. We also know that the Ukraine and Russia are considered the breadbasket of Europe. So all that wheat, all the fertilizer, all the things you need that they make there and they grow is going to be a major issue. So inflation is just, it's kind of out of control, and it's going to be out of control for a while. I don't know how long this war is going to go on, but it looks to me like it's going to be a while. And it almost feels like Russia is going to kind of try to wait Ukraine out, that's not good. That's just bad all the way around. But this may be months. I don't know. I was hoping it'd be over in a few weeks. That would be best for both sides. But if this goes on for months, that's bad for the whole world, including the two participants. And I don't consider Ukraine a participant. They had nothing to do with this, really. So that's what we're dealing with in the market. That's why it's doing this. It's going crazy. It's mainly doing this. But let's talk about Ilus. We're going to answer the question right here. Is Ilus being manipulated? And we're also going to talk about Nick Link, who's heading to Europe. That's a big deal. And let's get right on into Ilus. All right, so we're going to answer that question. Is it being manipulated? Yesterday we talked about how this was a really good buying point, and I did buy here at the 10, 11 cent area. I think it was right at 10 or 11. And like I said, I didn't get both positions filled, but I did get one. And then it ran up here, and I said, there's probably going to be a lot of profit taking because that's a little block right there, and it's a double. And usually these day traders and swing traders, they get a double in less than a week or two. They're all over that. They're going to jump on it. And then they start shorting the crap out of it. And let's take a look at that and realize this is a day behind. But as you can see, as it got way up there, we were sitting at 51, 47. We were much higher short volume. I actually hit as high as 60 right there. And now all of a sudden it's been going down. And now you see it at 30. And the lower it goes, the lower this is going to go. So they're playing it both ways. They are manipulating this stock. And if that upsets you, that's life in the OTC. But that, in my opinion, is the truth.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
That's right. If you can't handle it, it's the way it is. So it's the truth. But anyway, it is being manipulated. But every OTC stock gets manipulated. So for me, I'm going to be sitting right down here waiting for it. I actually put in a bid today that didn't get filled. I put it at 11 cents, just slightly above where this hit. Well, actually, it was right on it, actually, 11 cents. It never did quite get to it. It got down to 12, but it never hit right down in here, this 11 area. But we'll see if it does hit it tomorrow. Well, this is how I'm sitting waiting for it. Yep, that's me right there. There's Mr. Frugal. And probably a whole lot of day traders and swing traders. But I'm playing this stock both ways, long and short. And if this thing goes down, hits that 11 or just shy of it, I'm going to jump on it. But that's me. It's my money. I'm going to do what I want with it. It's your money. You need to do what you want to with it. Now, we did get this tweet today as a quick update. It says Nick Link, the CEO, is on his way to Southeastern Europe for the second time in 2 weeks. And JP Backwell is en route to the U.S. to progress NASDAQ, ER Tech. So we got a lot going on. These two guys are flying all over the world, getting deals done. And that's one of the biggest things. That's why I put it number one was the European deal. And I think that'll probably get spun off and turn into a NASDAQ listed stock if I had to guess, because it is so big over time. The first phase they said has already been agreed to, but they haven't actually signed off on it, and because there's a lot of red tape, and they feel good about the second phase as well. So that's moving right along. And we can go down through this list. I'll do it very quickly because I do it in every video. Share reduction, they're still working on. We haven't seen that. We know about all their acquisitions. The uplisting, I'm going to say that's 3 to 6 months. According to JP Backwell and Nick Link, no reverse split. We know what they're doing with the preferred and restricted shares, using them for acquisitions, and they are restricted for approximately 2 years. The water mist technology we've talked about, Tesla we've talked about, and of course the Vera drones, and that has great potential. So like I say right now, what I will do if it comes down and hits this, and I'm going to put in 2 orders tomorrow, and this is me, in my regular account and in my Roth, and I'll make darn sure it fills this time. If it comes down here, it's anywhere in this 11 area, and like I say, right now it's only a penny away from doing that. I'll grab it twice, and I'll just add to my long position, and then I'll swing trade this sucker. And if it goes up, you know, go ahead and I'll let you know. If it hits that 20, 21, I'll be selling out of that Roth, and I'll take some money. And if it pulls down more, I'll dollar cost average. So, you know, that's you need a plan, and that's my plan. And this is a penny stock, OTC, so it's part of my 10% plan. I only use 10% of my portfolio in the OTC. That's it. That way I don't have to worry about all that manipulation nearly as much. But, you know, Ilus is a good, strong position in that 10%. That's for sure. You know, it's always good to be careful, even with a company you feel good about. You need to be careful.
Message.
All right, folks, and that's just a quick update on Ilus today. It's clearly getting manipulated, and with Nick Link heading to Europe and JP Backwell heading back working on another deal, I feel pretty good about Ilus. At some point, I'm looking for this thing to head back up, but, you know, I'm going to try to take advantage of this manipulation if I can. And if you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. Lets me know to continue to cover Ilus. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'd certainly appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on Mr. Frugal Investor.